There we go, everybody. Well, thanks so much for joining us. This has been an exciting week. It kicked off on Tuesday and goes all the way through Sunday. What a week this has been. Hundreds of thousands of people flocking to Polk County, literally flocking in their planes. So, a few of them drive as well, but from all over the world, more than 80 countries. And a guy that's with us that's going to tell us more about it. This gentleman has done more for Sun and Fun in the last couple of years and more changes than in the history of this air show. And it's the second largest, only next of its kind, only next to Oshkosh up in where?
Wisconsin.
That's where I'm from.
Yep.
And of course, that's where our next guest, Gene Conrad, former director of the airport, LAL, soon to be the new home of Velo Airlines. More about that, visit Central Florida, visit centralflorida.org, and you can get all the new commercial flights coming in. But Gene, welcome aboard. It's great to have you. I can't say enough good things about this guy. Now, his wife might argue with me, but nobody else in this entire region will. Because, Gene, you have done such a remarkable job. There's just a different feel about it. Your predecessor, John Leanhouse, Lights, he really kind of straightened the ship out, if you will, and got things on track, and unfortunately decided to retire. Fortunately, you stepped into his shoes. I've been shocked, literally. And I've seen a lot of changes over the years, but nothing like what you've done.
No, and I appreciate it. First of all, I appreciate the opportunity to be with you guys this afternoon. But, you guys are great partners. You're thanking us and you're saying nice things, but obviously visit Central Florida, Polk County. You guys have been phenomenal partners for us, even when I was at the airport, now over here at Sun and Fun, just first class, and we appreciate all of it because we could not do what we do like a week like today without partnerships like we have with you guys and 70 others, right? And so, just appreciate it. It's our 50th fly-in, so we're celebrating big this year. We've done a lot of promoting, a lot of marketing, again, in partnership with y'all, and people are coming. We had the rain yesterday. Glad that's through. The ground sucked it right up, and here we are on Friday. We perfectly dialed up the weather for Friday through the weekend, so it's going to be phenomenal, and, just looking forward to a great rest of our week.
Okay, we were off air. I'm going to jump in here real quick. Gene just told me how far ahead they are today, Friday, and why don't you share with our viewing audience?
Yeah, so we have record crowds already this year, so Tuesday and Wednesday were records all time for us. Thursday, obviously we were dealing with the rain, but today we're up 30% over where we were this time for Friday last year. So the crowds are going to be huge, but we have great logistical folks that are out there commanding, whether it's the airspace and all the aircraft flying or it's people out in the parking lot. But we have volunteers, over 2,900 volunteers here this week to help us get this done. So, a lot of people ask me when I used to run the airport and now running this event, what's different? Everything's different, right? And so when I was at the airport, I was on the other side and got to watch a lot of things. So we've implemented lots of changes and whatnot just from my time over there. But when you think about it, it's a logistical ballet. There's so much going on, whether it's cars, it's internal tram systems, it's airplanes coming and going, RVs and campers and, VIP tents. I mean, it's a challenge, but, again, we got awesome volunteers and, they're the heart and soul. 50 years of doing this event. We have over 20,000 people on record that have volunteered for this event over those 50 years, and we could not do it without them and all the people here this week as well.
So, Gene, you are an aviation expert. What if you were sitting at home? Now is your time to pitch 2 or 3 things that people have to come out and have to see.
Yep. Well, I will tell you, first of all, there's something here for everyone, whether you like airplanes or not. There is something here for everyone. Over 560 exhibitors here this year. It's a new record for us. Also, we have a new area called the Future in Flight Plaza. So for our young ones, 7 to 17, we have hands-on STEM-based exhibits in an air-conditioned tent for everybody, so that's a good time. If you're looking for a career in aerospace or in aviation, we have a career fair which runs all 6 days. We have the flight sim experience in another air-conditioned tent, so if you're a gamer and you love the flight simulation, we've got 12 exhibitors in there in an air-conditioned tent again that you can go in and have a good time. Innovation showcase with our G-Wiz Jetsons type stuff. We're talking about Lift Hexa, the electric vertical and takeoff and landing aircraft. Those are all in the innovation showcase. And then for our families, this year we implemented the Family Oasis, again in Future in Flight Plaza. So young families can go in there, air-conditioned tent. You can take a break, 30, 45 minutes. Everybody can, put everything back together and get excited to get back out there because these are long days. But we also have daycare in the evenings as well. So we actually had 17 kids in daycare last night. It's amazing. But the daily air show starts runs 1 to 5 every day, and then tomorrow night, Saturday, our fireworks. So our night show starts at 7. We end it with fireworks right about the 9 o'clock hour. It is world-class stuff, my friends. Ask anybody. Go to social media. Check out our stuff. You will never have seen what we're about to produce on Saturday. So you better be here.
Drone show too.
Yes. Well, there's drones in the fireworks, in the pyro, with the airplanes, all together.
And every branch of the military, correct, is represented out
here
as well?
Every branch of the military. So obviously
the giant transport planes that you can walk
Yes.
through. I was out there earlier talking to those
Absolutely.
crews.
Yes, U.S. Air Force is here, Army's here, Marine Corps is here, the Navy's here, and the U.S. Coast Guard out of St. Pete. They got a C-130 out there as well, and our friends at NOAA, the NOAA Corps, based here right at Lakeland International Airport.
Wow, that is absolutely amazing, Gene. And part of this campus, people just think, oh, it's an air show just once a year. No. You guys do so many events out here.
Yes.
Again, that stimulates the local economy. It's good for everybody, for local citizens because of jobs. It's great for our local businesses, people in restaurants, heads in beds, making cash registers ring. But there's also an education component. My son, Hunter, my youngest son, graduated from the Central Florida Aerospace Academy, went on, got his degree in aviation. Now he's in the Air Force.
Yes,
so
sir.
He, it's just a career track. It's one of the best in there is, period. In aviation, they need people.
Yes, sir. And so when you come here to our event, and I'm just going to put it out there for everybody. So like, for example, the MacDill Air Fest. Mm-hmm. It's a DOD, it's a military running an air show, and it's free. So they can't charge. And it's great for all the families in the community to go out there. Our event is a paid event. We're a 501c3 not-for-profit, but the net proceeds from everything we generate here after we pay all of our expenses go back into our educational programming for our families and for our kiddos here in this region. So when you think about the Central Florida Aerospace Academy, the Skylab Innovation Center, where this year we're bringing 4,000 fifth graders from around Polk County through our Skylab Innovation Center, already 2,000 so far this year. Our AMP school in partnership with Travis Career College, Lakeland Aero Club, our high school flying club. And there's nothing else like what we have on this campus anywhere else in the world. And aviation, whether you want to be a pilot or not, but STEM, the sciences, all of that, it's super important to get kids engaged, and we do that here. But your participation in this event makes all that happen.
Well, there's a lot of action going on up in the
partying
sky, and
here.
there's a little party going on behind us, Jack.
So tell us about that one, Gene.
Well, I believe that is a 767 engine. That's an engine that came off a 767. Now, actually, the components aren't in the middle. As you can see, the people are in it, but that's just a good time. And that's what we're all about here. Again, there is something for everyone out here at the FUN Aerospace Expo.
Well, it's family friendly. If people want more information about the event, started last Tuesday and it's going through Sunday.
Yep.
How do they do that?
They go to flysnf.org. So when you get there too, when you ask you to sign up for a newsletter, please do that, because we send out stuff year round, whether it's for this event or our educational programming as well. So we're not going to spam you and send a bunch of stuff you don't want to look at, things specific to us. But sign up, get your tickets at flysnf.org. It's super easy. Buy your parking online as well. Don't do it at the gate. It's $10 online. It's $20 at the gate. So get that online. But buy tickets, come out, have a great time. And again, can't thank you guys enough for all the partnership. You guys really rolled out the red carpet for us in our partnership this year, because it's a big one for us, and we got the word out, and obviously you can see it worked.
Oh, it's definitely worked, and I've been out here a couple of times already. Just had a ball. And I know the support from the community is huge. The county commissioners been out here checking things out. The city commissioners, all supporting this because it is a powerful economic engine. And thanks to you, this thing has just grown exponentially. We appreciate it, the county appreciates it, the city appreciates it. We're all made better off. So thank you for all of your efforts. I mean, you've hit a new level. I don't know how we go from here.
But this is our 50 years, and now in partnership with you guys again, we're already doing the planning for the next 50 years. So we're doing a master site plan. This is the benchmark now, and this is where we go. And in partnership, we're going to set up the next 50 years, and we'll be unveiling that new plan next year at FUN Aerospace Expo, April 1st through the 6th, 2025, because we're already thinking about it, trust me.
He's got it emblazoned on his
Yes.
soul. Hey, Gene, once again, thanks so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. I know you are one busy guy. That phone goes off 24/7,
yes, sir.
Especially during the event, and you've got a busy job ahead of you.
Thanks, Mark and Jack, and thank you again to your team and everybody. Appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate you. If you enjoyed this interview and want to watch more Sports Central, click the video below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.